Hello, namaste and welcome in the series of cybersecurity. This side is Meena and today I will discuss about what are the indication of intrusion. Intrusion can happen in our system, on our in our files, in our network. Okay, so when somebody illegally or without our permission evading the number of services what security devices we are using, okay, or by some tricks they are breaking the we can say rules, that means there is a intrusion happening. Okay, and when an intrusion happen, then how just we come to know some kind of uh, uh, malicious activity is happening on our network. Okay. So in today's session I will discuss about it. You can see here in this picture these are the hackers. Okay, they hackers trying to penetrate from the firewall because that is on our boundaries or our perimeter. Okay, so when they just find out, yes, this is the way I can bypass this security and can enter inside the next level of that company. Okay, so here is, for example, the hackers now entered into the network and have access on the devices and devices. It can be your normal users devices, it can be your servers. Okay, and they just start to find out where the vulnerability exists on the system and how to perform attack on all these systems. Clear? And then they will reach to those machines where your are important crucial point where the crucial data exist, and then they steal those data or exfiltrate data from our organizations, and they can use themselves or they can sell to the other hackers or cyber criminals or to the competitor of our company, okay, which they can damage. When these attacks are happening, 66% of the breaches undetected for months. Even just we don't know that attack happen on our system, on our network. Okay, and even 87% of the breaches discovered by the third party. Even just we don't know, when some kind of like we can say penetration testing we are executing or vulnerability test we are doing on our network, then just we come to know such kind of attack happen on it. So how without any penetration testing or what are the indications as we come to know, yes, attack is happen on our network, on our system, on our files? There will be some indication, definitely there are some indications when attack happen on our systems. Okay, as you can see here on our system. Clear? So what are the indications? Might be somebody is just here is just they just attack on it, and now they are trying to perform login. Okay, and login, they are trying to access our network, our systems. So maybe on unusual attempt to login, or we are having such kind of evidence which is just showing us somebody is logged on the odd hours. These are not working hours of our company, and somebody is just trying to access our devices on odd hours. Okay, we can see some unusual activities, might be some graphics opening, or performance of our systems drastically degrade. Okay, some pop-ups are appearing on our screen, or it's rebooting by default by own we are without any user intervention, that's automatically starting. Okay, and it's just slow down, processing power is just too much used. Lot of symptom we can see when attack is happen on our system. Another thing, when attack is happen on our file, how just we come to know, yes, that's attack is here. Okay, might we will see some directory automatically created we haven't created, or some file size changed, some extension changed, some files deleted, we are missing some files, or unusual extensions we are seeing of the files. That means the attack happen on our files. Clear? And when we say okay, now this attack is here, how just we come to know somebody is performing attack on our network? Maybe our bandwidth consumed too much. Okay, from certain locations we are getting too much traffic, or somebody is just trying to steal our information, or from our organization data is flowing out on unusual servers, on unusual sites. That's happening. Okay, or some services which we are not using, that's trying to attempt, or some ports which we are not using but those are open and the traffic is coming from those ports. So there are a lot of indications when attack is happening, then just we come to know yes, here is the attack and now these are the indications. Then we can be more alert, we can just threat hunting from which is causing the trouble, what are the source of that attack, and just we come. Okay, so when you are finding some unusual activity, then just think for a moment, keep your head cool, try to observe yes, this is the unusual activity happening on our system, on our network, on our files. So find it out. Okay, so follow me on the cybersecurity prism and get the notification for the next interesting and informative session. Also share that session with your friends and group members so that they will be able to understand if such any kind of intrusion happen on their systems, files, network, how just they come to know. Okay, and how they can save their crucial data from those attacks. Maybe attacks happen now and the hackers didn't steal the information from their computer so that they can also save their data. Okay, in next session I will discuss about how to become a security architect. Namaste, see you in the next session.